to Seesaw, and it can be a little bit confusing when you first get started. Once you figure out where all the different parts are, it's super easy, and it's a really great way for you to be able to work through things on your own time, and not have to worry about waiting for me to post something or feeling like you're behind if you didn't quite get to something when some other people did. So, my goal with this is to give you something that I hope you'll find interesting and challenging that you can work through at your own pace when you're done with your other work, maybe on some of these Flex Fridays. But I don't want you to stress out about it. I hope that you are finding time to get your regular classwork done and also get outside and explore. It's spring, the weather's been gorgeous so many days. Read some books that you enjoy and spend some time with your family as well. So, this is something extra that I hope that you'll be motivated and excited to do when you have time, but not a stressor. So this is my little tutorial video on how to use Seesaw. Now, this may look a little bit different than you because I think it's still in teacher mode. I have a sample student. I'm clicking here now, so this should look a little bit more like what you have. Um, and you can see right now there's nothing in Journal. When you logged in today, you may have had something in Journal. That's where I intend for this video to post, but I'm still learning Seesaw too. But if you look at this and go, what on earth, what am I supposed to do? Go over here and click on Activities. And when you click on Activities, everything you need is right there. My internet's slow and it's loading slowly. You're maybe doing the same thing, but here we go. Now it's like here. And I want to show you how this all works. So everything you need is going to be through here. Every now and then I might post an announcement like I did today with and those will pop up in your journal, but everything else is going to be here. So here's lesson one, the very first thing. And when you click on it, it'll come up like this with instructions. But about it is when you click on that, you get basically a journal or a workbook that you can flip. So see, it tells you here how many pages there are. And so for this first one, place where you can express how your projects are going, give feedback to somebody else, and it shows you all these different resources for this project. So when I click on template, I add response. I can write in this. And so, like, if I want to invent something, I'm inventing the automatic dog petter. That's something that can be my 7-year-old developed the other day. It was an automatic dog petter. And so now I have this here, but that's not where I want it. I want it here. So I'm going to make it smaller. And I can kind of play around with it to fit it in that space. What problem does an automatic dog petter solve? Well, my dog is lonely when I'm on the ADP. See, that's automatic dog petter. Pets her, so she's not lonely. Nice. Okay, and I click on this and see it gets smaller. And I can move it to there. Pretty cool, huh? And I can keep flipping through. I can make that go away, or I can make it come back. And I can go to the next page. So here I'm promising that the ideas of this invention are my own. What's my invention? Gonna sign it, so on and so forth. And this is a journal that you're going to work on all through this project. So you may come to a point where you're like, I haven't come up with my invention yet, or you might change that. Gives you some great terms to think about, and so on and so forth. So this is your journal, and this is your resource. You can say, yep, I want to X out of that. I don't want to save it. I'm going to delete my changes. You probably don't want to do that. You probably want to click a check. You can or a final thing. And so we can scroll all through here. And you can see they kind of go in order for this one. So we're being introduced to inventing and journaling. Scavenger hunt. You can, there's always And I did use the term weak a lot in this. I decided that I didn't want, you can always go to see original big, which might be really nice for you guys. Some of those were a little bit hard to see, but you can always, I'll show you again how I did that. So go here. Man, that's hard to see. Geez, Miss Taylor, why is it so small? Blink. View original. There it is. You can download these and print them also, which is nice. If you're able to do that and you want to do that, of course, you don't have to. Um, but this is all stuff that you can work through at your own pace when you feel like it. Um, the main lessons go in sequence. So you're going through the whole invention process of looking around, finding a problem to solve. How do you solve the problem? There's some reverse engineering, some take apart. Start talking to your parents now about what you're allowed to take apart at your house. Building, testing it. And then there's some optional activities as well. So like here's optional paper creation, which is cool. There's lots of resources all through here. This one takes you to YouTube. And so for all of those, they're going to window, which you can just close out. There's also, those are all videos. Here's directions you can flip through, which just depending on what inspires you and what's easy to work with for you. So these you can work through at any time as well. If you wanted to do a couple of the regular activities and pop down to some optional, they'll always be here. This is a cool resource thinking about different things you might be into. Each one of these comes from Think Design, and there's a bunch of different resources all through here. So if you're interested in architecture, environmental design, fashion design, types of design, those are really cool. But there you have all of the things, and for every single one of them, they're usually videos from Convention Corporation also that help explain more about that step if that's helpful to you. And there's always a window, and then you can close them out. I try to give you resources that help keep you up to date on the different parts of the process. So, like you'll see over and over again the design process, which is helpful. And for every single one, you click Add Response, and there will be instructions usually typed out and to listen to. And you can either save those as a draft or click the green arrow to say, yes, I am done with that. I'm not going to save anything here because I didn't really